Hello. Oh god, I'm knocking things over. We're back again. Welcome to episode 2 of the Yapping About series. Welcome to episode 2 of the Yapping About series. Today we are yapping about Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared. Now, I figured out how I'm going to do this this part of the series where I talk about like a certain topic. I'm likely going to talk about like one individual thing about this topic. Like, say Five Nights at Freddy's, it's gonna be like each individual game, and then maybe like a one video at the end of it all talking about everything. But yeah, this video is going to be about the very first episode, the episode that was meant to be a one-off thing. Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared, episode 1, season 1. I rewatched it real quick before recording this, so I could have a fresh mind with it. I need to be closer to the mic, I just realized that. I'm gonna turn the sensitivity up a little bit. So, I like that. That's a good frequency to have it at. Yeah, it's not anything really significant. I mean, it's insane. I love it. It roped me into the show, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna watch some more of this, and I did. I liked it. So we start off. Everybody's sitting at the table. If you haven't watched this, oh my god, you need to. I will warn you, there's horror aspects of it. Like, if you don't do well with gore, then you probably shouldn't watch this. If you're like, don't show this to like your baby brother, like this is, or your sister or whatever. Like, don't show this to like a little kid. This will scar them. I'm being so for real. Do not show Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared to like a sibling under the age of like 12. So it comes in, they're all sitting at the table. It doesn't even start there, really. It starts with like showing random things and the title of the episode on an envelope. Or should I say the title of the song? The episode is a song, so it's like, that's something I really like about this series, though, is that they like each, like for season 1 at least, each episode was just a song based around like the musical teachers. Musical teachers, that's it. I'd say that like season 2 was also good because you got longer episodes and like more plot, and honestly the songs still hit. It was so good. I love that. I might do I saw somebody, I don't remember who it is, I'm gonna put their name on screen now. I saw them do ranking every song. I might do that, because that sounds like fun. And I also might rank every teacher and character also, because why not? But, yeah. I hate looking out the crack of this closet door. Oh my god. Okay, I need to shut this more, so I don't... That's even creepier. Alright, we're gonna ignore that. But, yeah, so they come in, they're sitting at the table. Obviously, I've said like 3 times now. It's the 3rd time saying it. And the notepad's sitting there, and then it just opens, and the reaction of Yellow Guy specifically is so silly to me, because I don't remember if it's right there, or if it's like... Yeah, no, it's right when she opens, when... I'm gonna call her Tracy, because I know people call her... No, wait. I think she should have a different name, like other than Notepad, because I don't want to call her Notepad. I know people call her Tracy, but then there's also season 2 Elect Tracy. So it's like, can there be 2 Tracys? Of course. Do I want 2 Tracys? Absolutely not. Noti? Call her Noti. I'm gonna call her Noti. I'm calling Elect Tracy Electrude. Or no, just Trudesy, because electrode, electrocute. I don't know. I'm calling her Tracy. I might differentiate the two by calling one Tracy and the other one Elect Tracy. Elect Tracy. It sounds like Elect Tracy, like presidential, whatever. So I just realized I say a lot, but like a lot of this is just me talking. There is no script for this, which is probably a really dumb idea. But what if I don't want a script? What if I want to let the words flow like butter or something? You get it. You get the idea. I already explained this. If I say one more time, I'm gonna freak out. Okay, so I almost said it. Okay. I'm gonna freak out. Okay. Oh my god. Where was I? I'm about to say again. No, I'm not. Okay. I need help. I can't get out of this loop. Okay, so, the whole Elect Tracy, I don't know what I'm gonna call either of them, so I'm just gonna call them both Tracy. One of them will be Elect Tracy. I was saying how it sounds like election. Elect Tracy for, whatever. So, when Tracy, the notepad, opens up, is just like, open, and then yellow guy is just he's just pogging. It's so funny. Like Pog is like dead at this point, but like in every sense of the word, he is just Pog. It's so funny. I love him. He's so silly. And I will say his puppet it needs work. It gets work, but it needs work. So, God, there's so much to talk about. Okay, enough of that. Oh my God! Volume. I'm gonna have to put a volume warning in this video because of how loud I am. Okay, so there's just so much to unpack. I feel like I've watched Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared to the point where I've overanalyzed so many times, but I've already forgotten like 90% of my analyzations. So she starts singing, and honestly, I say I do a really good impression of a lot of the characters. Duck is, like, of the main characters, Duck is the one I struggle with the most. I'm not doing an impression. Not now. I could totally. Oh my God, I'm doing one. Alright, so I feel like if you can do one Joe Pelling voice, you can do all of his characters. Cause oh my God, that's a joke. No, I love Joe Pelling. He's amazing. Okay, yeah. Stop saying Sorry. So, I'm not doing an impression. I gave up on that. No. Okay. I swear. Okay, I'm about to say again. This is not even yapping about Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared anymore. This is just yapping about Okay, let's go. Let's go, I guess. The puppet designs need work. I really like I like how they've kept like the voices that they've had for so long. I like how when the series came along, nothing really changed. But again, the songs. Back to episode 1 because that's what this video is about. Episode 1. Okay. The song, I like it. I don't like when everything devolves into chaos because it messes with me, which I think was the intention, which they succeeded. Yep. Bravo. clapping. Yawn. Anyways, you hear anytime you hear a that's me gripping the microphone because I'm annoyed with myself for saying so yeah, that's what that is. Also, a little funny thing about this microphone, it has an echo filter. If you've ever been like on any of my streams, I've at least once I've just been like echo. It's so funny. I love it. I love that it has an echo filter. I can put like a slight echo behind it, or just like a very echoey. Sounds like I'm in like a museum or something. It's like so there's no echo, tiny echo. A lot of echo. That's the type of thing that you do for like that echo trigger in ASMR, you know? Again, if I ever talk about ASMR, I'm going to do it in ASMR fashion because got that ASMR energy. No, I do not. I would be doing ASMR and then all of a sudden screaming at the top of my lungs because I'm doing ASMR and I'm like, ah! But like a lot louder, obviously. Okay, back to the episode because that's what I've been talking about this whole time. The song's great. What's your favorite idea? Mine's being creative. Yellow guys, how do you get the idea? I just try to think creatively. That's like the way that sounds just is like I'm sad. Oh yeah, stop being sad. Oh, I'm happy now. That's what it feels like. It's like I feel so unproductive. Okay, then be productive. Like it's not helpful. How do you get the idea to be creative? I just think creatively. Explain! If I was there, I would have ripped that notepad up into shreds. I'm just saying. I feel like Duck may have had that thought at one point, because I like Duck. Duck's a little silly guy. They're all really silly. They're all so silly. I love them. I need to stop. Yellow guy, he's silly in the yellow pig dumb kind of way. I say yellow pig because he said that before. Duck is funny in the casual violence sort of way, and or silly, I should say. In the casual violence kind of way, silly. I just realized I'm saying I need to just not hone in on it. Need to not think about it. So, red guy, he's silly in the oh, very blunt response type of way. I love him. They're also silly. So there's that. That's not numb. That's one letter away, but you know. So I think creatively. So what I'm gathering is she's just schizophrenic. No, that's wrong. She's just like, hey, look at this orange. Do you see anything? They don't know how to be creative. She's like, I see silly face. Why don't you see that? And they're just like, wow. She sees it walking along and smiling at her. I think she might have schizophrenia. I hate to say this. She's so schizophrenia coded. No. She's just a weird character who's meant to teach creativity. And I love that for her. I will say I noticed something. Oh my god. So, I'm gonna get into it in a minute because it's not at this point. Yeah, tell me please, what do you see? Duck's like, it's just a boring orange. Nothing interesting about it. It's just an orange. Oh my god, no, because it's just a boring old orange. It kind of reminds me of the scene where he's talking to the talking bread family. Spoilers, by the way. If you haven't seen it. We're getting a new season of Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared in 2025. Right? I think so. Yeah. But she's like, he's like, it's just a boring orange. And then the just orange type thing reminds me of the Bread Family, where Duck's like, hey, it was the family episode. He's like, hey, did y'all want a dad? And she's like, I'm not sure what you mean. We're just bread. Like, no imagination there, bread lady. What? A lot of times my mic is peaking, and I can hear it peaking in my headphones. Because my headphone, anytime the mic peaks, it crackles. I'm hoping that doesn't translate into the video, otherwise it's gonna be a huge problem. I might have to just, like, lower the volume for certain parts, because sometimes I'm really loud, and then other times I'm really quiet. So it's like, I can't, that mosquito in my ear at night. I hated that, because it actually sounded like a mosquito. Alright, but yeah, he's like, it's just boring on orange, and he said, maybe to you, but not to me. I see a silly little face, and he's walking and smiling at me. You might be a little insane, lady. A little insane. But, you know. This is going off the rails. I can't. Okay, so silly face. Duck's like, I don't see what you mean. She's like, you're not thinking creatively. Like, okay, teach me how to think creatively then. And then she's like, hey, look at my hair. And then there's British kids in the back. Cool. Sorry, wrong way. Cool. Because there's like more than one kid in the background. It might be British kids. It might be the characters who are also British, but not quite kids. Because for some reason, Yellow Guy is canonically in his 30s. What? Corroded batteries do a lot to a 30-year-old. Corroded batteries do a lot to a 30-year-old. It's not that funny. I'm so funny. I laugh at all of my own jokes. That's sad. Okay, so, you know, he's canonically in his 30s? What? And there's no imagination? What? June 19th, by the way. They're in June 18th. What's the significance of June 19th? I don't remember exactly what it was. I'll probably figure it out and talk about it next time. Anyways. So, you know, hey, look at my hair. Jumping away from the orange thing. I use my hair to express myself, she says. I agree. I use my hair to express myself too. I want to dye it green. But I don't think I will. Because I don't think green will set well on my hair. Whatever. I'll figure it out. I'm probably going to wind up dyeing it black. I have brown hair. I'm going to dye it black. Because, you know, big difference. I mean, there is a little difference depending on how light the brown is. My hair's dark enough my hair's dark enough to be seen as a dark brown. Not like black, but a dark brown. If that makes sense. Yeah, she's like, I use my hair to express myself. And red guy, the guy with the most amount of hair, it's just like, that's kind of boring. Just like completely ignoring him. It's so she's so silly. So after that, she's like, yep, I use my hair to express myself. We're gonna leave it at that. And then she's like, alright, look at this guy. Tell me what you see. And it's probably, like, I don't want to. It's probably. So, in the very end, spoilers, in the very end, um, we find out Roy, Yellow Guy's dad, the guy who looks like just deranged, is like controlling the teacher's aspect as far as anything goes. It's like, oh yeah, control the teachers. He doesn't ever explicitly talk, but he does. I mean, well, technically, I'm not gonna get into that. I'm gonna get into that whenever I hit that episode. But he never explicitly states that he's in charge of like the teachers, but like the machine that he runs is like our sign that, hey, he controls the teachers, just to let you know. So that happened in the very end. But I'm assuming that like there's some sort of manipulation to their world that's being done to sort of help them out to learn this lesson. And it's like, oh, I can see a hat, I can see a cat, I can see a man with a baseball bat, I can see a frog, I can see a dog, I can see a ladder leaning on a log. These are all very specific things that they are all seeing in the clouds, because it's just a singular cloud morphing into different objects. So, yeah, of course they'd see those things. And she's like, alright, yeah, you're getting the hang of it now, using your mind to have a good time. Yellow Guy goes off and is like, I think I'm gonna paint a picture of a clown. It's a beautiful little picture of a clown. And she's like, I didn't teach you that. You need to slow down there, buddy. He's getting ahead. Which I think also, like, coincides with the whole... Spoilers again! Oh my god! To, him being really smart, because his corroded batteries, they, made him dumb. Stupid. Dumb. And he takes a different set of batteries and becomes smart. I think that's like part of it seeping in, that he is actually really smart, and he's a 30-year-old man. And she's like, I didn't teach you how to do that. You need to slow down. You're not doing it how I said to. It's kind of like whenever you do a math problem a different way than your teacher says to, and she marks it wrong because you didn't do the way she taught you to, or you just didn't show your work at all, but you still got the answer right. So it's like, I didn't teach you how to do that, so it's wrong. And she ruins this man's painting with random ink, and it's so sad. I feel so bad for him. She's like, alright, here's another tip. And I don't know how many people have, like, realized this. She's like, here's another good tip. Yeah, I'm how to be a creative whiz kid. What? Who says that? That's an odd, like, it's not, like, odd in a weird way. It's odd in, like, I've never, like, heard anybody say anything like that. Which, whatever. It's original lyrics, so of course you're not going to hear anything like that. She's like, go and collect some leaves and sticks. Arrange them into your favorite color. When I first heard this, I was like, what? What does she mean? And then, like, right after she said that, they revealed their favorite colors. They were spelling it out. I didn't realize she wanted them to spell it out. I didn't know what I thought she meant. I just didn't think she meant spell it out. And so, blue, red, green. When they do that, she's like, hey, green's not a creative color, little boy, to Yellow Guy. Because Yellow Guy's favorite color's green. I relate. I love the color green. She's like, green's not a creative color. And then she goes back to... No. No, that's not where it is. When she's telling them to go collect some leaves and sticks, arrange them into your favorite color, she, like, has a picture of leaves and sticks and then a color wheel beside it with red, yellow, blue, tan, and brown. I think the reason she said that his color wasn't a creative color was because it wasn't on that specific color wheel. Red and blue are on that color wheel. You can't go around mixing colors. That sounds awful. But like, because it wasn't on that color wheel, it's not a creative color. You can't do that. That's not okay. Like, you're mixing colors. You're mixing green and blue. Yellow and blue. We can't have that. That's too creative. And I'm not too sure if that painting of a clown also had the color green in it, because if it did, that could also be another reason she destroyed it, because he's mixing two colors on her color wheel that aren't meant to be mixed together in her eyes, in her teaching eyes. He's breaking away from her teaching, and she doesn't like that, and so she's going to, teach him that that's wrong, which, that's rude. I don't like that. And then she's like, okay. Oh yeah, she's like, there's one more thing you need to know before you let your creativity grow. I love, these are bars, bro. Bars. Listen to your heart. Realistic depiction of heart. Foreshadowing as well. I don't remember if the background to that was orange. If it was, if the background to the heart image was orange, that would really be foreshadowing. Listen to the rain, which is also foreshadowing to the rest of this episode. Listen to the voices in your brain. Do you hear people in your head, lady? The voices in your brain thing, which, oh my god, the voices in your brain thing. I have a shirt from Hot Topic that has that image that they used for the voices in your brain part. It's that, but instead of it being that blank, like, mannequin looking thing, it's yellow guy, and inside his brain there's like creativity, love, time, food, the different lessons the different lessons that he's learned, dreams, the different lessons he's learned throughout all the episodes. And I think that's amazing. I love that shirt. Oh my god. It's literally one of my favorite pieces of merch. So, that happens. She's like, alright guys, get creative. When she says that everything starts to devolve into chaos, they're doing their own things. Yellow guy, what is he doing? I actually don't quite remember what he's doing. Oh yeah, he's like painting a little thing, like a toilet paper roll with like things on it, kind of like an arts and crafts that you would do like as a little kid, and give it to your parents, and they'd be like, "Oh, this is cute." No, it's not. It's the ugliest thing I've ever seen. It's so cute. Thank you. I'll put it on my windowsill. Hopefully the sun will melt it. Stuff like that. And red guy is just pouring glitter everywhere, and Duck is just slapping stickers with letters on it. He starts with D, which makes sense because he's a duck, obviously. And as it goes on, things get a little bit out of hand. Yellow guy is not as freaky as the other ones, because then you have, they start freaking out as the music starts freaking out. But before, I guess before they start freaking out, red guy is covering a human heart in glitter, as one does. And Duck is just spelling out death with the stickers, and the stickers are weirdly leaking paint. In a sense, he's just like slapping the sticker on and smearing the sticker. It's weird. And from there, they go from there. No. From there, they start to freak out as the music starts to freak out, and then like this 3D effect that happened with the fridge happened. Like the magnets flew off the fridge with like 3D in like a 3D fashion. Wait, I think the magnets flew off the fridge in the 3D fashion. And then they started freaking out, and then they started doing these arts and crafts. I don't quite remember. They become large in like humans in costume. And then start doing this. I think that's how it goes. And they just start dancing, busting it down, and then like the letters are hanging from the ceilings. It's crazy. There's a cake, and it's a meat cake. Human organs inside this cake. It's crazy. Yeah, I really like it. And as this goes on, there's the storm outside, which makes sense because she's like, hey, listen to the rain, which I love the rain. She's so right about that. She's like, hey, listen to the rain. And it starts to rain. Like a thunderstorm, lightning, outside. Was this foreshadowing? Probably. And all of that happens. And after everything finally calms down and goes back to normal, she's like, let's all agree to never be creative again. I didn't like that. She's like, now let's all agree to never be creative again, and then just shuts, and that's the end of the episode. I love that. I love that for her. She's so silly. When that's finished, the end of the episode, it's just like this close-up shot on this like mouse hole in the wall. And it's just leaking the black goo that she dripped onto a yellow guy's painting. So, yeah, that was like literally just the end of the episode. I really liked this episode as being like the first episode for the series. It gives the vibe that, I think it was intending to give, which is a little creepy. And it carries that throughout the entirety of season 1. And then the fact that they got their own show on I think it was the British Channel 4, is awesome. The Queen never got to see Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared season 2. No! Rest in peace, the Queen. Was that like, was the British losing the Queen us losing Betty White? Was that what that is? Was their losing the Queen equivalent to us losing Betty White? What am I talking about? Yeah, no, it's tragic. It's really tragic. So, yeah, that was literally it. I think that's really all there is to talk about. I can't think of anything else. Yeah, if you want to go ahead and watch Don't Have Me, I'm Scared, it's here on YouTube. The season 1, at least. It's here on YouTube. You can't get access. Like, I don't know if you can get access to the British Channel 4, or if there's any place you can live stream it. Like, not live stream it, but, like, stream it. Like Hulu and stuff. I don't know if there's any way you can watch it. I know people recorded it and, like, posted it on YouTube, so you probably watch it that way, but, I think that would be slightly considered, pirating. I think that might be considered pirating, so I don't recommend it, but, I don't think they have it on any streaming services, so I don't think it costs money, so it might not be considered pirating. I don't know, but, I'd recommend trying to find it on, like, an actual streaming service, and not looking it up on YouTube, but that's how I did it, so I don't really care. Yeah, that was really it I had to talk about. Make sure to like, subscribe, hit that bell icon, and turn on all notifications so you get an update on the next time I post. Follow me on Twitch. It's twitch.tv twitch.tv st00p1dd1n044. That's my Twitch. Go follow me over there. I'm gonna try to stream, live stream every Saturday. I wasn't able to last time, cause something came up, but I'm gonna try to stream. The day I'm posting this is gonna be the same day that I'm gonna be live streaming, but I'm recording this on a Friday, so technically it'll be tomorrow, or whenever this gets posted, obviously. Which, when this is posted, I'll probably be streaming. And if you go follow me on Twitch, make sure you turn on that notification so you know when I'm streaming and you never miss a live stream. But yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. I enjoyed recording this, so yeah. That's really it. I still don't know how to do an outro. Bye.